everyone, Granite Roots here. It's our Saturday night Moss Guild raid. Here we have some people taking Bay, and we did a little stealth action to come on in and surprise them. I'm going to drop my Winds of Change, the bubble. Let's try and get rid of some of those boons and prevent any new ones from being applied. And of course you're going to see we're highly mobile. You're just going to keep moving around these guys. We push them out of the ring. They're going to regroup on the steps, and we're going to regroup and res back in the ring as we get these downs out of the way. Okay, here you see they're going to push back in. Then we're going to move up to the back. And that was a fake push, so while they're kind of gathering over on the top of the steps, I'm going to drop a port, and I'm going to almost ruin it by following the tag out there, then realize there's a port there that he's dropping. And you can see his tag over in the corner, and there it opens, and we're going to push right up the stairs and bowl them right over. I always like to try to drop my standard so we have stability. And as you can see, they weren't ready for that, and we're just going to kind of now just move them down. Alright, fantastic. That was a good fight. Next up, we're going to be this group over here. We're going to kind of play a stealth game. We stealth, now watching us start to disappear, and they just stealth as well. So in order to counter that, we're going to hop up around them onto the side, and we're going to come back around. You see them start popping into view as we just kind of also did. We have some downs. We're going to get those guys up. I'm going to drop those guys down. I'd already dropped my bubble. You see there's a port back there. More came out. Maybe. Still active. And I think that was just a goof because the other one popped out. So enemy had a portal, didn't end up using it or whatever. Rest of them ran away. Alright, this was a good one. This was Blue was already battling another group, so we went in, stealthed in, surprised him, and we're going to drop the bubble on him and just burn them down. Watch all the downs start appearing. And there they go, they're breaking. And now they're going to run, and we're going to chase a little bit. I think only like 4 or 5 get away from us. Throughout most of the night, you're going to see too, just it was a night full of blobs. I mean, right here you have a red and blue blob, and it was kind of like this everywhere we went. So you kind of had to third party a lot of these guys. So we're going to stealth up to the stairs, and then we're going to push down into the back of red and blow them up while they're intertwined with blue. I think we take a few blues with us, but it's mostly going to be some reds. I see a lot of blue in there too, but and there's red around the corner. Alright, we're going to pull back off of them. This next clip, we're going to go out, and now we're going to try and hit red again. So they're tangled up with blue. Red was the thicker of the two teams, just all night long, and even blue, you know, after a fashion, but red had quite the boon ball comp with a lot of barriers, so they were a bit more challenging to put down. But they're not out of the action yet. We're going to help them. We're going to help them along as they run. I'm going to Leroy down onto them and just drop them as they try and make their escape down the switchback. And I cut this part out of the video, but what happens is once we get to the switchback, the blue follows us, and our skills are on cooldown, are still cool, you know, on cooldown where theirs are fresh. So we just wait here, and then as they get closer, we just glide it around to the other side. This one's fun. It's just a matter of part of my roaming and squirreling. I didn't want to let these guys get away with a nice pull there, and just finish them off for the principal sake of it. Okay, here was, I think, our last fight of the night, last good one. You're gonna have those two blobs, and we are just gonna kind of third party them. And the cool part is we run them over. Watch my skill bar. There's a lot of input lag with this, and it wasn't for me, it was for like everybody, probably the opposing teams as well. It just had so many people in one area here in this server. It was just nuts with how slow some of the, and it was like this in other fights throughout the night as well. It's just when you get all these blobs together, it's just, input lag was really significant. But this was a good night. We had a lot of good people on our team. We had a good comp in here. You know, we only got 20 people, and each of these groups are probably at least 50 strong. So you've got 120 players in one spot. I mean, you can kind of expect the input lag, but it does make it frustrating because sometimes that one skill you got to drop right away is going to help make the difference between victory or defeat. And this is cool. Red kept pushing blue even though we were pushing both from behind. And we're going to chase him right up this hill. And that will be the end of it. And it's always nice to run in a crew of great peeps that are very skilled and are very good at their roles. That's kind of what we develop here in Moss Guild. It's a lot of fun. So if you're looking for a guild, and again, you're not a toxic person, have a positive attitude, and you like to win fights, or at least try to win fights, that's what we like to do. So feel free to message us in game. You got a lot of resources of people, whether you have a question about a build, whether it's roaming or Zerg heal or Zerg DPS or other things. People are just very knowledgeable. You can see me whining about input lag there. But either way, that was our run. It's always a lot of fun. Thank you for watching, and if you like this, feel free to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and hope to see you in game. And have a most excellent day.